This is good news. Hey Giants fans, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you love the Giants and you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so if you can help us get there, that would be an absolute blessing. Also, really quick, I want to thank you guys for, number one, clicking on the video, hitting the like button. As of late, the channel has seen an increase in views, an increase in subscribers, and I really can't thank you guys enough for that. It truly does mean a lot. So thank you. I have a Yankees channel. I don't know if you could tell about all the Yankee stuff in the background, but I do have a Yankees channel that has over 21,000 subscribers. So that does its own thing. It's pretty successful, and I would love to carry that success over here to the Blitz, to this Giants channel. So I just want to thank you guys for all the support. It truly does mean a lot, and it does not go unnoticed. So this is great news for the friggin' Giants, and it's great news for the Steelers, honestly. Aaron Rodgers, according to Diana Rossini, Aaron Rodgers is going to make a decision soon. He notified the Giants and the Steelers that he will make a decision soon. Number one, finally, it really should be today. Honestly, it should be today. This whole thing has been absolutely ridiculous. Rossini went on to say that everybody is waiting. Everyone's frustrated. I just feel like the Giants are almost at a point right now where they're just ignoring it and they're just trying to find another plan in case this doesn't work out. They met with Joe Flacco yesterday. They're meeting or have met with Russell Wilson today. The New York Giants clearly want a veteran presence in that locker room at quarterback. Whether they draft a quarterback or not, they want a veteran presence, hence their interest in Matthew Stafford earlier on, who they lost out on. Not for a lack of effort, he just did not want to come here. Aaron Rodgers, who they've just been waiting on. And now Russell Wilson, who, in my opinion, wants to play here. So, Wilson met with the Cleveland Browns yesterday. He's meeting with the Giants today. Do not let Russell Wilson out of that building without a contract. Do not take Aaron Rodgers at his word that he's going to get this done soon. That's great news if it's true. It's great news. But what you need to do, Giants, and it seems like, according to Diana, it seems that they're kind of annoyed. That they're annoyed, they're angry about what's happening, they're frustrated about what's going on. So it seems like the Giants may actually move on before they even get an answer from Aaron Rodgers. And you know what? They should. They should, because this is getting absolutely ridiculous. Aaron Rodgers is the number one quarterback on the free agent market. No doubt about it. He had a very good season last year, and I've said it in recent videos that I am for the Giants signing Aaron Rodgers. I am. Last year, 28 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, a hair under 3,900 pass yards. I'm for the Giants signing Aaron Rodgers. But at the same time, you're making these teams wait. There has to be a time when both teams, Steelers and the Giants, just move on. Steelers are a little more desperate, but there has to be a point where the Steelers and the Giants have to move on. And in the Giants bringing in Russell Wilson will be them, in fact, moving on. This is just annoying. It's all this time being spent on Rodgers and hoping that he's going to sign here, and it's just, he may not. So Russell Wilson, if he's in the building right now, and if he says to you, I met with Cleveland, I have a good deal with them, I want to play here though, I've been wanting to play here for quite some time. I want to play here. Let's get a deal done. If not, I'll be playing in Cleveland. What you're at the risk of, you're at the risk of losing Wilson to Cleveland. And then if Wilson says all that and does that, he goes to Cleveland. And if Rodgers decides to go to Pittsburgh, you lost out on the two quarterbacks. You lost out on your plan B in Aaron Rodgers, and you lost out on plan C in Russell Wilson. You can't strike out 3 times like that because 3 strikes, you're out. That's baseball, Susan. You can't do that. The Giants can't afford that. Having Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson will be so beneficial for a young QB. Now, and I'm not saying that Rodgers is going to work side by side with a Shedeur Sanders, a Cam Ward, a Jackson Dart. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that these young QBs, whoever you have, whoever you take in the draft, whether that's at 1, at 3, late in the first round, in the second round, whoever you take, they will have the opportunity to spectate and to study how Aaron Rodgers plays. His mannerisms on the field, everything about him. They get to study that, and watching him play will make them potentially a better QB. So in my opinion, I think that's what makes Aaron Rodgers incredibly valuable. Just by watching him, I think a young QB can benefit from that. Same with Russell Wilson. I think a young QB can benefit from watching Russell Wilson. And I think Russell Wilson would take a QB under his wing. I do. I think he would. But that's why it's so important to secure one of these guys. Because if not, then you'll have Joe Flacco. And Flacco is in a class underneath these guys. He's not. Listen, Rodgers had a really good year. The Jets didn't, but Rodgers did. 28 touchdowns, a hair under 3,900 yards, 11 interceptions. Russell Wilson, 16 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Who knows what Dable would do with Wilson? I'm just saying that you have an opportunity to get Wilson or Rodgers. You go and do that, and don't let Rodgers screw you out of that. So it's great news that Aaron Rodgers will come to a decision soon. But honestly, if I'm the Giants, I'm just signing Wilson, and he's not leaving that damn building without his pen being to paper. Honestly, this is a lot. This is a lot. And as I said, if signing Rodgers or signing Wilson, if you get one of those guys, in my opinion, that would not mean that the Giants won't go QB in the draft. They will go quarterback in the draft. Whether that's at 3, at 1, or in the second round, or late first. We will get a quarterback at some point. Just don't know who, but I think we will. We'll see what happens, but I think this is great news that Aaron Rodgers is finally going to come to a conclusion. But if I'm the Giants, Russell Wilson does not leave that building without a contract, because you're at risk of him signing with Cleveland. Then if you lose out on Rodgers, you just lost out on both. So if you could just at least secure one, secure the one, let the other do what they got to do.